3, 2, 1. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Los Mafiosos. So today we have the subject of: would you rather have to live out the rest of your life, well, the next 20 years in the wilderness, or live the next 20 years in jail or prison? So I say I'd rather be in prison simply for the fact in the wilderness you have to fight against literally everything, and all you have is yourself. Yeah, you can make like a spear or any other kind of weapons, and it's like think about
just say that you don't like to camp, bro.
No, it's not that. Think about it. You have to fight against tigers, lions, bears.
What's it called?
You're going to be fighting for your life every day in prison, though.
Yeah, what do you mean,
spiders? Bro? Not necessarily. It depends on how you can adapt. No. It depends.
Look, who you. Those things that you're naming, you can avoid them. You can learn to avoid them.
You cannot
in prison.
How can you?
If a guy wants to beat up your face, he'll beat up your face.
How can you avoid a lion?
Yeah.
How can you avoid a lion or a bear? Don't say outrun.
No, I mean, if you see that lion, you're gonna be like, oh,
bro. If our ancestors could figure that shit out,
they were in tribes, sir. If you're by yourself, it's just you. You think about it. You gotta think about cooking your meat.
People do it all the time.
You gotta go hunt, bro. 20 years in the wilderness by yourself. Come on.
I think it's because you wouldn't be able to make it by yourself.
No, even if I was
if
by
you had
myself,
the skill set, would you change your mind? If you had the skill set.
Yeah, there you go. I think you don't have enough information.
Think about it. Every day, though, you're living fight or flight because you have to fight against
predators.
The other. Look,
I'm about to like help you change your decision.
Okay, let's see.
You can get booty fucked in jail.
Whoa, hey, Yo, man. Okay. So,
I think that's why Malik. He's speaking.
Oh hell no,
man. Hey yo,
coming with the real questions in here.
That's his dream.
Hey, Fabio, where you at?
Yeah, literally.
Fabio.
And when it comes to that,
don't get it, Fabio.
When it comes to that, it's literally dependent. It depends. I mean, that's a possibility, but you can also, like I said, your dinner out in the wilderness. Your dinner.
Yeah.
In prison, it depends on status.
I mean, the one thing for sure, like I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this in the news and all that people in jail and prison actually have a well organized
structure
system.
Yeah.
Like
they institutionalized.
They have library, computers.
Oh yeah, facts.
They even have like healthcare, health center, mental center. So it's like literally like that sounds like great life.
Remember, I've been arrested, bro. I spent a couple days, like a couple weeks in jail, bro.
That is true.
Not gonna get into that. But it was unfortunate.
But I mean, there's a difference between jail and prison.
Yeah,
prison
definitely.
Being like
I've had a glimpse of it. I don't know if you guys have ever done any time at all.
I was just in a detention center.
It's not what the media puts it out to be. I mean, I was in Lee County Jail in Florida, one of the worst counties to be in. For things. One of the worst counties. We have one of the worst jails in Florida. Like, it's really bad. And I was in there with murderers, bro. I was in with people that literally just got arrested for walking up to a dude and blowing his brains out, bro. And I was shooting the shit with him.
Damn.
Like, I've seen people get jumped in jail for a bag of Skittles.
Yeah.
And literally be put in the hospital over Skittles, bro.
Is that what you want, Malik?
Is that what you want?
I'd rather have
get booty fucked.
I'd rather have that. Whoa, not that. I'd rather get jumped than mauled by a bear.
Who says that's gonna happen? I mean, but it's also it depends on where you're at in the wilderness.
Also it does depend on where you're at in the wilderness. But this is what I'm saying: you don't have the adequate tools to help you out in the wilderness. You're literally.
You just got dropped in the wilderness. What's your first thing to do?
Exactly. First thing got dropped in the wilderness. Yeah. My first thing would be shelter. You need shelter.
Yes.
You need shelter away from the elements. That's the main thing. That's what they teach us in the military. I've done.
Oh yeah.
I've had a lot of experience being out in the field, bro. Like,
that is true.
Shelter. You want shelter. You want a advantageous position. And you need to get a lay of the land. You need to figure out where you're at. Mm-hmm. And it sucks, though, because a lot of people in society nowadays don't know how to use the land to their advantage. They don't know. Like, I know people that don't even know which way the freaking sun rises and sets.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's a common thing you see every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
So I want to go back on something you said. You said you needed an I'm not even going to try to pronounce that word.
Advantageous.
Advantageous position. But like I said, you don't have that in the wilderness because you're always prey to everything.
But that's the thing.
You're nowhere near the. You are not the predator. You are the prey. So there is no advantageous position that you could possibly have.
Predators on the planet
with a weapon. You are, but inherently, a human cannot.
But also remember, like animals and all that, they also kind of like respect, like boundaries and all that.
No, they don't.
They will hunt whenever it's time to hunt.
Bears have come up to me and they literally just come up to you and then they leave. You just fucking scare them.
Okay, now say this because he's still a wild animal. At any moment, he could snap. So I'm telling you, what do you have?
I actually would like to see Malik.
You just have to be.
I'm saying, I want to. What would you have to stave him off? You can't climb a tree. He can get you. You can't outrun him. They can run like I think it's 28, 30 miles per hour.
No, I've seen videos of people on
bikes. You can't swim, and he can still get you through swimming. So I'm saying, what do you have? You're pretty much in fight or flight
it's
mode.
The same thing as being in jail prison. Like guy pulls out a knife, a shank. Yeah,
okay, but I'm saying you have other resources.
Your intestines open. You're
fucked. This is the thing. You have other resources. Like you said, you got a mental health facility. You get 3 meals a day.
But if you're losing blood or he's goshing at you multiple times,
okay, so you're dead. The same thing with the predator out in the wild. Who's coming to save you? You get your leg ripped off. Then what?
You're fucked.
Yeah,
you're fucked in prison. You get stabbed and jumped. You're fucked.
Not really, but someone you have and officers,
and it's worse because it can happen multiple days, multiple times.
No, you're literally saying things that can help into the wilderness. You can get
beat up.
Listen, you can go into protective custody and have things not happen. You can go into the hole and have that not happen. You have people to save you. In the wilderness, it's just you against the not only the elements, but the animals.
I feel like this is another question. Are you afraid to die?
Everybody, you should. That's what keeps
us. I'm not afraid of that.
If you're not afraid to die, you would just run out in the middle of the street and get hit by a car. That's what keeps the species alive. The ability to rationalize.
I've accepted death.
Yeah. But the ability.
I feel like what I'm trying to say is like being put into those danger zones. I feel like you're afraid to man. Your first thing is like, damn it, I don't want to die. For me, it would be like,
that's
oh shit.
Literally anybody's first.
But if you're not afraid of death, you're basically like whenever you come to those extreme scenarios, like oh shit, like I guess if this is the time, this is the time.
If you were afraid, you weren't afraid to die.
But if you can do something about it, then you can do something about it. Fight the bear or fight the lion.
I'm gonna say this.
Who knows, dude?
This man said, "Fight the bear." I would love to see that.
How do you think Jose fight a bear? How do you think movie Tarzan came out, bro? He wrestled a lion.
It's all CGI.
Even worse.
He fought a CGI cheetah. CGI cheetah, a computer generated. That's what I'm saying. A Disney cheetah. Rated PG for kids. That would not happen in real life.
I'm gonna just say this: ain't nothing worth my damn freedom.
You're right.
Damn sure.
Yeah. But in the wilderness, you're not free either.
Are you free?
You're literally living in your prey every day of your life. You're a prey. And there's nothing you can do to change it.
You could become Tarzan and control these animals.
Bro, right now, literally a bear could come out there and run through this glass if it wanted to and come and kill you right now. Exact same thing, bro.
That's what I said. You're scared of
you can just run, man.
And you're going to get caught. They run 30 miles per hour.
You don't know that.
Y'all, for people out there,
I'd rather die free than
what are you going to do?
There's no rationality behind their statements. You're not getting away from a bear in the wilderness. There's nothing you can do at all. No knife or whatever you can create from wood or whatever is going to stave off that bear. They get shot by shotguns. They still run at you. You would literally would not last a day in the wilderness. You got a better time surviving in prison because you got more resources to you. Yes, you can get stabbed or murdered.
All right, take away the medical resource from prison.
Even the medical resource, you still got people like you've got. That's what I know.
That's the social aspect of it.
Yeah, okay. You can dominate the social aspect some way.
Are you afraid to be alone, Malik?
No, I'm saying you can still dominate the social aspect of it. You can't talk to a bear like, hey, bro, chill. He's going to attack you and maul you.
Me and the bear, we're going to kick you real quick.
No,
bro.
Okay. I'm about to become you think that. Now, there was a guy actually who was delusional enough who thought that, and he got mauled to death. They said the footage, there's audio footage, but they say even the audio footage itself is so devastating to hear that they can't release it to the public. He hung with bears all the time. He thought they were his friends. one bear
Turned
one
on
day got hungry, turned on them, and they said, bro, just imagine that the audio footage is that bad they
You
can't
get
even.
mauled.
Oh yeah,
that.
they're like
Not
here
video
bones,
footage.
you
Yes,
know, like
that's exactly what it is.
bear just
exactly
ripping you apart.
ripped him up to shreds. They said it was so horrible. They can't even. They won't release the pic. They
I
won't
just
even
feel
release
like
audio.
in either situation, you're going to be in fight or flight the entire time.
Absolutely,
You're definitely going to be in fight or flight. Your anxiety is going to be through the roof. And it goes back to complacency, or being comfortable breeds complacency.
yeah.
So in jail you get comfortable, bro. Like you get comfortable. Oh yeah, I got all this canteen. I got all this food from all this food saved up. Somebody can literally run your shit and steal all that from you or hurt you.
True, but like I said, it goes back to the status thing. Can you rise to the level of a kingpin in there? Can you be that guy who's untouchable? Because
You have to join a gang. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
if I would have, with my stuff, if I would have gone up the road, go to prison, I guarantee you, I would have had to join a gang, or else I would have been fucking killed.
Absolutely.
I would have had to been killed. I would have been killed, and I would have to be. I will honestly to God, if I was to prison, if I went to prison for a year, I would have to join a gang. I would have to join probably fucking Aryan Nation, bro. Because I'm white, I would have to be Aryan Nation.
And after you join the gang, are you gonna be top or bottom? I can see that. Like,
I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling that night.
we know why Jose wants to go.
no, I was actually about to say no. Like if the, I don't know. I feel like now, of course, we know prison, jail being kind of scary and this and that because old times. But just like how we have evolved and changed our mindset, out society nowadays that we're more open, I feel like prison in a way is gonna become like the best life or best place that you can be because it's organized and all that, and you don't have to work or anything. I mean, yeah, you don't have the luxury of this and that, but their life is actually better than the third world countries out there.
Yeah.
so like
I see both sides.
if anything, I would say like I'll see how the mood is and all that, how the vibe is, what time the rave starts and all that there.
Man, said the rave.
But I'll probably kill myself if it's like chaotic, like you see in movies.
No, dude, when I was in jail, I thought about killing myself, bro. Like it was rough, bro.
Yeah.
Like but that, like I said, that was a time where I was going through
like
a lot.
literally, I'll kill myself. I'd rather be in the wilderness than.
Bro,
Yeah.
like it's not for the faint of heart. Stay out of jail. Stay out of jail,
freedom,
everybody. That shit is not fun, bro. I literally like whenever I got out of jail, I had a homie that was in there with me. A good dude that I met, and he literally told me that like all my, not my bunkmates, but all my cellmates and shit like that. Because I was in a pod. I don't know if you know what a pod is. It's just like an open room with like a bunch of cells in it. In my pod, I was cool as shit with all these people, bro. And just because I was one of the only white boys in there and stuff like that, I found out that the day I got out, they were planning to jump me and kill me for my commissary because they knew that I had a bunch of food on me.
Oh shit! That's crazy.
They were planning to jump me. Yeah, and
Holy
I was
fuck.
only in there for 2 weeks.
Damn.
Shit's fucking
That's
wild.
crazy. Yeah, that is. That's,
So I mean, I see both sides of the argument.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I would definitely have to go with the wilderness because I mean, just with my skill set and the things that I can accomplish.
Nah, dude, skill set. I mean, to each his own. To each his own.
All right.
Would I close it?
Oh yeah. So that pretty much.
You saw the timer go up too.
He's thinking
That
about being
pretty much
bottom.
wraps up our video, though, in terms of what would you rather do for the next 20 years. I still think I had the best opinion, but I do.
and it's just 20 years.
But I do respect their wrong opinion.
I'll
So
still stick to mine.
that's our
Malik
video
just
for
wants
today.
to be the bottom. That's why he wants to go to jail. He
Yep.
wants to drop that soap, boy.
Yeah, he wants to get choked, beat up, and then.
By Terry.
But yeah, that's our video for today. Just check back in next weekend.
Yeah,
So.
like, comment, subscribe, share it.
Do what you
Follow.
gotta do.
Help us reach 100 subscribers.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Time to go get food.
Hell you.
I want to go to Taco Mac, bro.
Taco Mac. I don't really like Taco Mac.
You don't?
Every time I've been there, it's not that good.